said that alcohol is what? Is just as bad or worse than weed?
It's not as bad. It is worse than weed.
Okay.
Alcohol is at least 3 times worse than marijuana.
Okay.
At least 3 times worse.
Okay. All right. That's a fair comment. But like, if somebody has a reputation as a drunk, you have a reputation as a drunk. Is it a good reputation or a bad reputation?
Of course, a bad reputation.
Okay.
How can you? Like it's just like saying you have a drinking problem. How can you have a drinking problem? Like, how can anybody have a drinking problem?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you get me?
So
like
just like weed, you can develop a problem.
What problem?
Weed is addictive. Just like alcohol is addictive.
Okay.
Okay. Now with weed,
Nescafe is addictive.
That's coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, but do people
Coca-Cola is addictive.
Yes, it's true. Do people go and stab their husband 108 times because of Coca-Cola and Nescafe?
Who stabbed the husband 100 times because of weed?
I'm looking at the story right here. I'm looking at the story right here.
Which story? Okay, show the story. She stabbed the husband because of weed.
Aren't you seeing the story I'm sharing?
Because she stabbed her husband.
Wait now, are you seeing the screen? Look at it now. Look at it here.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? Can I just debunk this news, this fake dirty news?
Wait.
Can I debunk it?
Let's read it. Wait. Let me read it first. Woman who stabbed a man 108 times during cannabis-induced psychosis. She gets probation.
That psychosis already treats. The psychosis already treats this thing out. Like it's just a rubbish news. Yeah. You and I know that if somebody will commit a crime, like an heinous crime, a terrible crime, and you say you blame it on mental illness.
Yes.
You have said several times that mental illness is not even real. So you and I know that this woman is just making things up. How can you stab somebody 108 times and say it's because of psychosis?
It is because.
Do you understand?
I understand. She blamed it on.
It's a lie.
Wait.
Exactly.
She blamed it on the weed.
How can they be sure that she was high on weed that time? How can they be sure that she was high on weed that time?
You test it now. You do test now.
But you already know we'll catch you with this news now. You already know. Why did you even bring it? Why did you even bother bringing it? No. Why you already know that?
They will catch you out.
What do you mean by?
See. I
can give 1,000 stories. I can give you 1,000 stories easily.
No, I'm not saying that. Wait, let me talk now. Okay, they will see weed in her bloodstream, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how are they sure that it was affecting her by that time? That time that she said she stabbed her husband 108 times. How are they sure that it was affecting her?
How can you stab somebody 108 times and say it's psychosis or drugs? Even cocaine, even if you are so high on cocaine, you stab somebody 108 times.
I know. Let me even give you why Ye and you, both of you guys are kind of correct, or correct. I won't say right. I will say correct.
We are correct.
Wait now.
Correct.
Wait now. Because it says even the state expert witness agreed with the defense about her mental state. Right? So the witness that the prosecution brought to say no, these people are lying. She just went and killed this guy. The guy turned against her. Right? And he said that the state appointed forensic psychologist wrote in a 37-page report that the woman she appeared possessed. Right? So a psychologist looked at the video of the body cam and she looked at it and she said, this woman is possessed. which is extremely strange. Because it says after she stabbed the guy, she started slashing at her own neck with a serrated knife and cut her own jugular vein. She continued cutting herself while kneeling over the man and bleeding out, despite being shot by a stun gun. Right? And they determined that the high potency of the marijuana that she smoked after multiple successive bong hits was responsible for a dissociative fugue-like state. From that point forward, she had no control over her actions. So here is my question to you guys. Just like alcohol, is weed capable of altering your mental state and your locomotive functions.
No, it is not. Except
What?
if it was
Except you have list.
except it was laced, except it was mixed with some
Chemicals
other things. Exactly, chemicals. But
The natural one, yes.
marijuana, natural marijuana, it will not do. You can smoke from morning. You can smoking it from morning to night, and it's not going to do that to you. You will
Okay.
still know everything you are doing. You will be high, but you will know every single thing you are doing.
Okay, but these people here are saying that the marijuana in question had high potency. Because you all
They
know,
They laced it now. They laced it.
if
now. It has been clearly in hand.
if it was laced, they would tell us that it was laced.
Why would they tell you that it was laced?
Because it's
Because
my brand. They want to spoil business now. I don't understand.
because it will be laced with another prohibited drug, which they can charge you for.
See, they used to do some marijuana on it to make it more potent. So it can be maybe as they're growing, they'll be spraying some chemicals and stuff like that. Understand?
Okay.
So that's why so the different type and that one she's got those things are not marijuana. They've already been altered.
Okay, so what about this one here? Mass murder. They are mass murdering people at a marijuana growing farm, like a marijuana farm.
Mass murder.
Yes,
It could be for money now. Proceed.
Maybe in business not wrong.
Business now.
Okay, so have there been mass murder over alcohol supply? Like maybe a brewery, someone goes to a brewery and shoots everybody at the brewery.
Before now
I'm very sure in history there will have been several killings. It will even be worse than cocaine. Sir.
Marijuana is legal in
during those moonshine period.
Wait, that's wait now. I was getting ahead of you. That you're talking about 1970s, 1930s, or whenever, 1911s. My question.
Until they made it legal and they turned to a business and it became legal. That's why now. That's why.
Marijuana is legal in California. Marijuana is legal in California and it has been for a very long time. And they still went and killed 7 people.
That's what we're saying now. It's business now.
Now business don't become marijuana. It's just a farm.
It's business now.
What I'm asking you is like, have you ever seen maybe they went to Nigerian breweries and stabbed like 5 people or something? Just give
I
me.
think when they go to cinema and shoot people, they go and shoot people in the cinema.
I'm talking about brewery, Nigerian breweries. Have they gone to a brewery
It's just
for beer?
it doesn't matter where it's location.
Huh?
It's just location.
Oh, you're saying it's
They've got
just a coincidence.
it's just location. What happened? The story. Tell us, read the story out now.
Okay, so this is the story. 7 people shot to death. Rural hometown, home to more than 20 people at one point. Housed several makeshift dwellings and a nursery. And it says 6 people were fatally shot. 1 woman had a gunshot wound. She was rushed to the hospital and she died. All the victims were from Laotian descent. That's Laos. Laos, is it an Asian country?
See, I just okay.
Is it an Asian country?
If you Google, sorry, finish.
Yeah. So investigators discovered that the property was used to manufacture and harvest an illegal marijuana operation. Over 1,000 pounds of marijuana and several hundred marijuana plants were located at the scene. This was not a small operation. This is a very organized crime type of operation. So this is the house.
Okay, now you see that it's because of the business. It's not because of marijuana. It's illegal. I think it was marijuana is illegal in California, but it was illegal business.
Okay, fine, but there's still illegal. If there's illegal marijuana, it means there's illegal alcohol.
Wait now.
Okay.
Are you not in Nigeria? What's the fake alcohol you're hearing about that they're doing?
Exactly. Are they stabbing people over
thousands
it?
of bottles.
Exactly. Are they stabbing people over it? No.
Wait now.
Okay.
If you just go on Google, just take your Google like that now. Google alcohol manufacturing company killings for violence.
Okay.
and see what they bring out about methanol. You see a lot of methanol killings, poison. Each industry has its own violence now. Even telecom, Glo, Airtel.
So it says,
like if we really do this.
Yeah, it says alcohol. Okay, I have a story here. It says toxic brews, that's locally distilled alcohol, kills 10 people in Kenya, poisoning your alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a case more of like the alcohol was badly brewed and then it killed people.
Okay.
So
very good. Did it kill people or did not kill people?
The alcohol that they
The
drank.
people die.
They died.
The people die or the people not die.
They didn't. They died.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I don't understand. They died from drinking badly made alcohol. You are going around killing people to steal their weed.
Okay.
That's a business gone wrong.
What is the end? What is the end result?
They died.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh my god. Does weed alter the mental state of mind? Because
No.
I have another story of a girl that she smoked weed and she killed her parents. She killed her parents, she killed the dog, she killed everybody.
It's not the weed that made that do that. She has been planning to do it. It's true now. Like she has been planning to do it. Like, it's not the weed that made that do it.
Let me see if I can still find it. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, this is
She has been planning to kill her parents.
okay. Can you guys see it? Okay, so this is, you can see it, right?
It's not even clear.
It's not clear.
It's kind of blurry.
I know.
I think it's like, I don't know if it's my network.
No, I think let me find it. Let me see. I think the girl was 14 years old.
14 years old.
Yes, 14 years old. Oh,
And she's already community mother.
Mississippi killing young girl like this. So no, that's not it. Is this it? Could this be it? I think this is it. Okay, yes, she killed her mother. Her mother is a teacher in the school, and she killed him. She killed her stepfather. So this is the girl. Yeah, this is the story. So 14-year-old girl shoots school teacher, wounds stepdad. So she murdered her mother, shot to death in their house. And then,
But it's not Marijvana now.
wait now. It was Marijvana. It was Marijvana.
How can it be Marijvana?
It was. I broke it down. Let me see. Anyway,
Wait, go back to the.
okay, this is it. Huh? Go back to what?
Yeah, when you read the story, just go back to the headline.
No, this
How
story,
why you said it was.
I'll show you now. These people, they don't go deep into stories. That's like the problem. They don't go deep into stories. It's people like the Daily Stormer that will tell you that this is what is happening. So this is what happened. So this is the footage where she's in the house and she killed her parents or her family. Right?
So why do you conclude that it was?
It's not this girl that killed her mother and called her stepdad to come and lie on case. There's not like you do.
Yes.
It's not any Marijvana.
See,
It's not any Marijvana. It's any.
wait now.
Come on now, it's not Marijvana.
Wait now. Look, aren't you seeing the
They're
headline?
making excuses for.
Wait now, look at the headline. 14-year-old girl kills mom, shoots dad in apparent case of marijuana-induced psychosis.
They are just making excuses for her. If she was black, if she was black, they won't put Marijvana there.
You should set him up,
Because that's normal black people behavior now. Okay, so it says someone says this court TV, she has seen a demon. The stepdad and surviving victim said he thought the thing shot him because there was an intruder. The girl was screaming out of her mind, scared. So she covered her ears and closed her eyes.
She killed her mother first, and she called it out with her phone to set him up. That was the story.
Anyways, and has been shot by car and find. Okay, so this.
Someone they found her guilty. They found her guilty for the murder. They found her guilty and they sentenced her. She was not crying. I was like, what is not crying for?
Okay, so psychiatrists testified that the teen was facing a mental health crisis that day and had significant mood swings, made worse by her medications as she was hearing voices and having dissociative problems. And her mother finds out that she's smoking marijuana. So, for Carly in particular, so cared about her mother's approval. For her, this was a crisis, right? So that's what the psychiatrist is saying. And then,
but even you don't. The fact that you're even reading from, like, the fact that you're reading from a psychiatrist worries me, because even you don't believe in psychiatrists.
What I'm
So,
trying,
like, why now
what I'm trying
taking
to
their
say,
word?
what I'm trying to say is that you cannot tell me that cannabis does not have an effect on your brain. You can't tell me that. So
Like, what effect?
wait. So for example, right? For example, the people that we've spoken about, like remember those girls we talked about that were jumping on the car, that they say one thing that they've used them, or the girl I was talking about that was walking naked on the road, and people called them mad. I said no. It's not that they are
It's
mad.
drugs. Yeah.
It's that they've taken something that is that's altering their mental state. So
My state, yes.
So by the time the chemical wears off, they will be back to normal. I said those girls, as naked as they are, as mad as they are pretending or behaving, they cannot be like that forever. They will become tired. The adrenaline will go, or whatever it is that is causing the mental imbalance, a chemical imbalance, will subside. Because if you go to a mental institution, they will inject you with a chemical.
Chemical. Keyword chemical. And that's what we're saying. It's chemical. I agree with you.
Okay. So
it's not natural, it's chemical.
I know.
But Marijvana is not chemical.
What is it? It doesn't have chemical inside.
It's natural now. No, it doesn't. That's what we're telling you, that some are laced. Some are laced with chemical. That's what I've been explaining to you since. Some are laced. Like if you hear about Colorado now, for example.
Yeah, okay.
Colorado. Colorado is laced. It's a chemical, it's not natural. So the people that smoke Colorado now, their own this is different. It can fuck with you.
Okay.
Like it will really fuck with you. So, but the normal marijuana.
Yeah. You're telling me that when somebody smokes weed, it doesn't affect their brain at all. It doesn't affect the chemical composition of their brain. Nothing. You just smoke weed, kawaii, and that's all. You're chill.
No. Of course, it has an effect.
Yes.
But it is not violence. It's not to go and be killing somebody. It's not to go and rape somebody's wife.
You be too chill to even do that self.
Like you be too chill. You just have to be on your own vibe and just keep quiet and mind the business. And it's not to be going around stressing people.
Okay. Just like with weed, for example, also with alcohol, where they say, "Oh, if you drink, you beat your wife," right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, right, but a lot of people who get drunk, they are not even conscious enough to even drive, for example. Right? So it's like drinking. Like, what stage of drink makes you violent? What stage of drink makes you inebriated, where you don't even have sense of what is happening? What stage of drink makes a girl pass out and people can do anything to her, right? But what stage? Wait. Also, what stage of drink makes a girl really horny that she wants to just fuck everybody? You can see that there are 2-3 different things.
They're all the same thing. They're all the same thing.
All right.
They're all the same. Like me, for example, I know like my gauge is maybe 2 bottles of Star.
Yeah.
Once I exceed like that 2 bottles now, you know that I'm looking for trouble. Do you understand? Now, everybody knows
what happens if you exceed the 2 bottles? Will you become violent, or will it affect your mental state?
I will throw up. If I'm laying down, the roof is spinning.
Okay, so it's affecting your mental state.
Yeah, like it's just trash. Alcohol is just trash. I don't understand how it's even legal.
All right.
I don't get it. Alcohol is one of the only, like, marijuana, a girl cannot go to a party and smoke marijuana and then pass out. That people will not take advantage of her. It has never happened in the history of the world.
Okay.
It has never happened.
Unless marijuana is laced.
It has never happened. Except it's laced, or except the person is drinking alcohol.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like, it doesn't happen.
Okay.
So, like, that's just different.
I think that's a very clear distinction, I think.
Wait, let me give you another example. Sometimes when a man drinks alcohol, right? Like you, for example, now there are women that you know that, like, no matter how horny you are, you cannot even reason that you sleep with them or do anything with them.
Yeah.
Right? Sure. I promise you, right? Get drunk on alcohol. Just get drunk and see that woman and see if you will not sleep with the same woman. It's just like, this is a very practical. Ask anybody that drinks alcohol. Like, just ask that question. Like, alcohol is trash, bro. I think there's no comparison between alcohol and weed. You know.
So
that's why one.
Yeah. That's why what?
That's why one is legal, one is legal.
Yes, no. That's why I don't want to be legal.
Okay, so my question then is, what is the effect of marijuana? What does it do for you or for a person?
It enhances your mind. You know, your thoughts are different. You see things more clearly, right? You are just in an elevated state of mind, basically. Your mind state is elevated. You like your perspective of different things is different. Your eyes are open. It's almost like opening. You know, when your third eye open. You know, when you were like trying to steal Gara's what's it called? His chakra or his
QB or his Jubi.
Yeah, his QB. Yes. You see how you remember how like when they started, the eyes started opening small.
Yeah.
That eye, it's the same thing. Like your consciousness, your state of mind, your consciousness starts like.
So what about all these drugs like DMT, the one that you take that you can live in another dimension for 3 months?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never taken that one. The only one that that I took by mistake was that Colorado. That was one that almost killed me.
Okay.
That I always tell the story of, and that one is the chemical.
Okay, Senju, what's your own position? Do you have any addition to what he said?
I don't.
Okay, but are there any associated toxicities? Because I'm seeing toxicities here.
Between what with the alcohol?
For cannabis now. It says here that when cannabis is smoked, blood levels of THC, I don't know what that means, peak rapidly even after a few minutes and then decline. Although the psychotropic effects persist for longer. Edible forms of cannabis often contain several milligrams of THC. Let's find out what this is.
It is get high. What makes you get high in the weed?
Yeah. Because, symptoms in children can include lethargy, which is laziness, sedation, and seizure. The rise of edible cannabis products has resulted in the last increase of poisoning of children and young people. What is THC? Because why, if it's such like a herbal drug or whatever it is, why do people have to smoke it? Why don't you just boil it in a tea and drink it? What is the specific effect of burning it?
You can do it like that too.
Does it have the same effect?
Yeah,
I think injecting it is more
in your body.
Yeah, injecting it works more. Like
it takes
high.
longer on your system.
When you ingest it, yeah.
Okay, because I'm seeing side effects: red eyes, dry mouth, drowsiness, short-term memory impairment, attacks.
Short-term memory. I don't know why they always have this short-term memory, because like it's not true. I don't know, maybe for that, I don't know, sure.
Difficulty concentrating, anxiety, paranoia, psychosis, decreased motivation, time dilation, increased appetite. Come on, these are well-known, commonly stated effects of THC.
But there's nothing there that shows violence. Like
the psychosis now, hallucinations, delusions. Psychosis can lead to anything. You can be seeing you can be seeing a dragon. You can be seeing a dragon. You can be seeing a dragon, and then you want to kill the dragon, and it turns out that it's your 15-year-old son or your 14-year-old daughter.
Oh God.
You understand? Because as I said, there must be a difference between drinking the natural herbal. You drink it as a tea, you know. There's a difference between that and applying fire to it and burning it and inhaling the fumes of something that you burnt. I don't know whether you get the point I'm making.
I get the point I'm making.
Like with coffee, you put it.
Drink it.
Yeah, you drink it in a hot cup. Nobody smokes coffee. Do you get my point? Like, what's the other one? Like alcohol too. For example, you can see that the action of the putrefaction, the effect of the bacteria on the yeast and all these things creates those fumes. Like there's some kind of thermodynamic reaction that creates alcohol, which is what makes it strong. Like spirits are like flammable, right? All those tequila, all those things. So it's like you're drinking petrol, like,
Mm.
you know what I mean? So there's something flammable about the fact that you're allowing some kind of thermodynamic dynamic reaction to act upon this natural ingredient. So my question is, with weed, people get weed to smoke. They don't boil it. They don't boil it and drink it like a tea, right? And all these teas, all these like herbs, like agbo. You understand what I mean? No, who smokes agbo? You boil it and you drink, and it has the medicinal
And you know
purpose.
what
So why do you have to smoke it? Because smoking is
Some people
different
drink
from drinking.
Drink it
Some
now.
people prefer to drink it now. We would prefer to smoke it.
Now, what I'm asking you, what I'm trying to say to you is that there is a difference between applying fire directly to the chemical and using heat to using hot water to drink it like a tea. There is clearly
I
a
get
difference.
you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
I
say.
get you. But at the end of the day, it's based on preference now.
But everything is still the same effect it gives to you. Just the process of
Can you tell us the difference between you, like if you have experience or if you read it somewhere, send you?
yeah.
Is there a difference if you read it somewhere or if you know somehow? Is there a difference between drinking and smoking?
Okay. What I understand by difference is that drinking it will take longer. It will stay longer in your body.
That
And
it will
smoking
be
is-
longer for the effects to go away.
Yes.
Okay.
Than smoking it.
Because some people
And I think
they put inside like brownies and
Yes.
Exactly.
they make indomie with it.
It takes longer to leave your body. When you ingest it takes longer to. Edibles are harder to extract from body than smoking.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. So